Hola amigo, Aquaba. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, today we're doing something different. Today you're not going to see me on camera because honest to God, I am looking wiggedy. So yes, today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be behind the camera. You're going to see some pictures scrolling on screen, some video evidence and stuff. Nothing too crazy, just a couple of pictures depicting whatever I want to say and whatever I'm trying to get across. And that's all you're getting today. Hopefully when I'm back to full health and I'm in good condition, I could be on video again. You can see the four eyes and the beautiful dog that's always behind me. Right? And unfortunately, I didn't do a preview for a Champions League game. I promised you guys back-to-back videos, and I'm disappointing. At this point, I'm not trustworthy, and I apologize for that. But for anybody who's here and who's currently watching this video, I'm just apologizing, and I'm guaranteeing that what I said was no fluke, and there will be videos. Okay? So please bear with me, have a little bit of patience, and I'm going to roll out the content. But in the words of one of my YouTube inspirations, Matisse Armani Henry, lateness is greatness. So on this wonderful Friday evening, I'm here to bring you a review and a preview yet again. The review is for our match against Ajax at Stamford Bridge, and the preview is for our match against the almighty Gangan Twin, the greatest team ever, Sunderland. I'm just playing. I'm capping. They're not great. But yes, apparently everybody wants to mock us by saying we have the same league titles as Sunderland. So yeah, I guess they are on par with us on paper. Yeah, but this review is about Sunderland and is about Ajax. Nothing more, nothing less. Stamford Bridge was the main attraction for every Chelsea fan on Wednesday night. It was a cold night in London, and we welcomed Ajax Amsterdam to Stamford Bridge under the lights. And to be honest, we were expected to win. I don't think any Chelsea fan expected anything aside victory. Ajax, personally, to me, did not pose a threat. But once the lineup came out, I think some Chelsea fans got into their feelings, getting PTSD from the Conference League because we saw Buonanotte start, McGee start because João Pedro suspended, and all of a sudden everyone was thinking, "Oh, what if we lose? This is not the Conference League. Why are we starting Jorgensen and this and that and this and that?" And well, we won 5-1. So I think that puts a lot of Chelsea fans to rest. The lineup to be fair, was expected. I think McGee has earned a starting berth in the team, and he didn't waste it. He scored. But we got the goal after a very silly red card from Ajax, a misplaced tackle, nearly taking off when I noticed ankle. Initially, it was a yellow card, and after review, one of the quickest reviews I've seen in my lifetime, it was changed into a red card. And I think 72 seconds after the red card, Chelsea scored from Marquis. Now you would think we would just play slow, lethargic football, but no. Very surprisingly, we got the second goal quickly after that. And all of a sudden, it's like the floodgates were open, After that second goal went in from Moises Caicedo, who I've said on record is the best DM in the league and in the world. We thought it was going to be comfy. We thought we were going to coast to a lovely 4-0, 3-0, 5-0 victory. But then Uncle Tosin had to go and show everybody where his bozo gene lies. He had to show us that there's a reason why Chelsea isn't really tipped to be favorites for competing for the league title. You get me? And it's because of things like that. Defenders that have bozo genes, goalkeepers that have bozo genes. And there's no better display of that than what Toussaint did to give away the penalty. A silly tackle, heavy-footed tackle, straight onto the foot of the Ajax attacker who happened to even be going across goal and not straight at goal, which makes the tackle look even dumber. But Ajax got the penalty, a penalty which should have been saved by Jorgensen, but well, I have learned the hard way not to depend on that guy for anything. Penalty slipped right under Jorgensen, and it was 2-1. And all of a sudden, it looked like Ajax were in the ascendancy. They were coming onto us, pause. They were moving the ball, and then they were fun. Even though they were 10 men down, they were looking confident. And then there was another bozo, but this time not from Chelsea, from Ajax. You see, when I see Chelsea and I see our defense, I see lots of bozo moments, right? Not bozo players, but bozo moments. I have not seen the team capitulate like Ajax did yesterday. From equalizing or getting a goal back, the striker who has no business being in their own half tackling is in his own penalty box and sliding whilst there's rain pouring down on the field like he's playing on the playground with his kids. Why is the number 9 or striker sliding in his own box whilst the player in question is about to put in a cross? You can block the ball, but why are you sliding? Anyway, his stupidity was our game. Wout Vegas gave away a penalty, which was calmly converted by Enzo Fernandez. Then you think, you know what, it's probably it. Then there was another bozo moment. Just when you think the bozo moments are done, an Ajax defender decided to stamp on Estevao in the penalty box. How make it make sense? At this point, I thought we had bozos, but I was really saying that we blessed compared to what they were showing. And Enzo Fernandez, I'm sure, who is the penalty taker when Palmer and João Pedro and the rest of the players are not on the field, handed the ball to the boy Estevao. And my goodness, what a penalty. Straight into the corner of the net. And that was a confident penalty if I've ever seen one. So that was everything that happened in the first half. Calmness, goals, bozo moments. Just what you expect from a Chelsea game. Came back in the second half, we made some changes. We brought off some important players. McGee was brought off at halftime because I think he's going to be used this weekend, which I'll touch on later. And we brought on Tyreek George. But there was a special player on the bench I wanted to see. We never got to see him. But when we do see him, I will be here waxing lyrical about him. We got to see Tyreek George, and almost as soon as he came on, bang, it was 5-1. Now, not a lot happened in the second half. What I was expecting was goals galore. But we didn't get that. We just got Chelsea moving the ball left, right. We did create some chances. We did. But I didn't feel like there were threats or obvious or clear goal scoring chances. We just played well. We handled the game well, and we just handled our lead. We didn't put too much pressure on ourselves. But that boy Estevao is special. Estevao is a baller, and that is where I will leave this match review. Now, on to our game this weekend. We are playing Sunderland at home at the Stamford Bridge, where we just beat Liverpool and we just beat Ajax. Now, on paper, this game is supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be easy pickings. We're supposed to be guaranteed 3 points. But even though I'm confident, I'm a little bit wary as well. See, teams that set up in a very defensive way and try and hit Chelsea on the counter are mostly successful. Why? Because we have bozos at the back. Players that have the wrong judgment when it comes to defending 1v1s or being hit on the transition. Now, my hope is we start Joshua Champion at the back with Joel Hato. It may offside. It looks like they're inexperienced and they're two teenagers playing at the back. But I think what Chelsea need to do now is play players in their right positions. You play a 10 as a 10, a left centre back as a left centre back, left-footed, notes that, and a right centre back as a right centre back, right-footed. So my preferred starting 11 would be Sanchez in goal, of course. Reece James at right back. We'll have the boy, the one and only Josh Champon, starting at centre back. We would have the one and only Joe Hato starting at centre back, and Marco Kurela at left back. And in midfield, I would like to see Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, and I would like to see João Pedro in the 10 for Chelsea. We obviously know Magui has start up top to allow João Pedro to be free, so I'd like to see Magui as well. But what I am a bit concerned about is the wings. Neto, I feel like should be kicking on from what he did last week. So I obviously want him to start. He definitely starts. I don't even know why I'm questioning this. It's going to be Neto and one of either Esteval, Gittins, or Garnacho. Now, Gittins played well in the Champions League, so I think we should give him a chance to play on the weekend. Let him build up his confidence. Worst case scenario, he does nothing. He helps defensively. At halftime, we can bring on the boy wonder Esteval, ship Neto to the other side, or bring on Garnacho. We have options when it comes to the flanks. So I think Gittins should be rewarded, and I think he's going to put in a shift. And that's how I'd like the team to shape up. Neto and probably Gittins on the other side with Mark Certain up top, which will allow the boy João Pedro to do his thing. That guy can play with the ball at his feet. He's a magician, and I want more magic at this football club. So I hope that happens and he's allowed to play his football, feel it out. And I think if that happens, he's definitely going to get more goals as well. So hopefully they take that into consideration. I'm not really scared of losing. I'm scared of drawing, to be fair. I don't think Chelsea are going to lose to Sunderland, but we can definitely slip up and then have to be chasing the game. I think if anything, we should try and kill the game in the first half like we did against Ajax. But yet again, this is the Premier League and Sunderland is not Ajax. I'm not saying they are better. All I'm saying is that when you play in this league, everybody wants to snatch your chain. So I just hope we are on job and we play our best and we win. All we need is the 3 points. We need to move on. And next weekend, we have to go to 3 point lane and do the same. So, yes, this weekend I'm expecting a W. I'm expecting a strong performance. And I'm expecting goals. And that's it from Chelsea. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for staying this long. If you did stay this long, thank you. Like, share, comment, subscribe, importantly, hype the video, whatever you want to do. If you have any suggestions for me, you can leave them, and I'll make sure to read your comments, even though I get nothing all the time. So, like I said once, I'll say it again. Thank you very much for watching, and you hear from me again. Hopefully, the next time you hear from me, it will be on video, but I highly doubt it. Bye.